The Grandmaster's game, chess versus checkers. Money is a game. For many people, it is a simple game of checkers. The moves are direct, immediate, reactive. You see a piece, you take it. You see a space, you move into it. There is not much thought given to the moves that will come 10 steps down the line. This is how most people approach their finances. They earn $1, they spend $1. They see something they want, they buy it. The wealthy, however, do not play checkers with their money. They play chess. Chess is a different game entirely. The first and most foundational pillar in the Grandmaster's playbook is the art of delayed gratification. In our modern world, everything is designed to eliminate waiting, instant downloads, same-day delivery credit. The entire economy seems to scream one powerful message: buy now. This constant pressure trains our brains to seek immediate rewards, to play the checkers move that brings instant satisfaction. We buy the new phone, the designer clothes, the expensive meal because it provides a quick hit of pleasure, a temporary feeling of success or comfort. The wealthy, however, have mastered the counterintuitive power of waiting. They understand that true wealth is not built on impulse, but on patience. They see $1 not as something to be spent immediately, but as a soldier to be deployed in the long-term campaign of wealth creation. Instead of asking, "What can I buy with this money today?" they ask, "What can this money become if I invest it for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years?" This simple shift in perspective is the difference between a lifetime of financial struggle and a future of financial freedom. It is the conscious choice to forego a small pleasure today for a much greater reward tomorrow. The famous marshmallow test conducted at Stanford University decades ago perfectly illustrates this principle. Young children were offered a single marshmallow immediately or 2 marshmallows if they could wait for 15 minutes alone in the room without eating the first one. The follow-up studies were remarkable. The children who were able to delay gratification and wait for the second marshmallow went on to have higher test scores, better health, greater success in their careers. They were playing chess even as toddlers. This is not a call for deprivation, it is a call for intention. The second pillar that separates the financial grandmasters from the checkers players is a crystal clear understanding of the difference between assets and liabilities. This concept seems simple, but its misunderstanding is the root of most financial trouble. To put it plainly, an asset puts money into your pocket, a liability takes money out of your pocket. The wealthy spend their lives acquiring assets. The poor and middle class acquire liabilities they think are assets. It is a subtle but profound deception. Let's use a common example: the car. A new car is often seen as a symbol of success, but the moment you drive it off the lot, it becomes a liability. It drains money every month through car payments, insurance premiums, fuel costs, maintenance, repairs. It is an anchor on your finances. Now imagine a small rental property. If chosen wisely, it becomes an engine. It puts money into your pocket as rent, which can cover mortgage and expenses, leaving you with a positive cash flow. The 1% playbook: use earned income to buy income-producing assets. Then use that asset income to buy the luxuries you want. The average person works to buy liabilities. The wealthy buy or build assets that work for them, generating income even while they sleep. That income funds their lifestyle. It requires rewiring your consumer brain. When you see a gadget or fancy car, don't ask, "Can I afford the payment?" Ask, "Is this an asset or a liability? Will it be an engine for wealth or an anchor that holds you back?" Building a portfolio of assets is financial chess. The third pillar of the 1% money playbook involves a sophisticated and often misunderstood view of risk. Many people believe that the wealthy are reckless gamblers, taking wild chances on speculative ventures. Others believe the key to financial security is to avoid risk at all costs, hoarding cash in a savings account where it feels safe. Both of these perspectives are flawed and belong to the checkers player's mindset. The financial grandmaster understands that risk is not something to be avoided, but something to be managed. They differentiate between gambling and taking calculated risks. Gambling is throwing money at a situation where the outcome is largely left to chance, with the odds often stacked against you. It is buying a lottery ticket. It is betting on a single hot stock you heard about from a friend without doing any research. It is an act of hope, not a strategy. A calculated risk, on the other hand, is an educated maneuver. It involves deep study. It involves analysis. It involves understanding the potential downsides. It is investing in a company after reading its financial reports. It is understanding its business model. It is diversifying your portfolio so that no single failure can wipe you out. It is a game of skill, not luck. The wealthy are not afraid of failure. They are afraid of stagnation. They understand a crucial truth that many miss. Taking no risk is one of the biggest risks of all. Money that is not put to work is constantly losing its power. If you keep all savings in cash or low-interest accounts, you guarantee a loss of purchasing power over time. Playing it safe by doing nothing is a slow, certain path to financial erosion, like refusing to move your pieces and getting checkmated. The pillars we have discussed, delayed gratification, acquiring assets, taking calculated risks, are not just financial tactics. They are manifestations of a specific mindset. The tools, the apps, the investment accounts, the market charts are all just mechanics. They are the 20% of the equation. The other, more important 80% is psychology. You can be given the exact chess strategy of a grandmaster, but if you have the impatient, reactive mind of a checkers player, you will fail to execute it. The internal world must change first. Begin with small, deliberate habits. Automate investing, learn weekly, and ask before every purchase. Is this an asset or a liability? Am I moving a pawn forward? The board is set. Wealth is 80% psychology and only 20% mechanics. The game is played in the mind first. If you are ready to stop playing checkers and think like a grandmaster, the time to start is right now. This is your final move in the old game and your first move in the new one. Make it count. Wealth is 80% psychology and only 20% mechanics. To master the 80%, subscribe to Next Vibe and comment psychology below.